overnight, the Mamdani effect hit Seattle as their incumbent Democrat mayor is on the verge of losing to a far-left challenger in the primary election there. Progressive Katie Wilson leads by nearly 1,300 votes against incumbent Bruce Harrell, and the two are expected to now advance to the general election in November.
Voters stand with our vision of Seattle's future, a city with social housing. Public transit. Universal child care. These results also show us what we all see with our own eyes. Bruce Harrell is doing a bad job.
Seattle radio host Ari Hoffman joins me now. Ari, good morning to you. So tell us what just happened in Seattle. How would you describe these two candidates?
Well, what you have to understand is for years, you've had the left and the far left running for office in Seattle. Bruce Harrell is no moderate. He's also now trying to copy the progressives because he was worried about losing to a progressive. So he's trying to be as progressive as possible. As a result, he lost a lot of moderate support. He lost a lot of Republican support. And a lot of people just threw their hands up in the air and said there is nobody to vote for in this election. Because would you rather have a progressive or a moderate who's pretending to be a progressive in order to get elected? You top that off with the fact that Bruce Harrell has been a colossal failure this entire time, but also now you have the Mamdani effect, which is you have a lot of people saying, you know, we don't have affordable housing here. Prices have only gone up. Homelessness has gotten worse and worse. And Katie Wilson is making all these promises like that kid who runs for class president who promises everybody free recess. She can't deliver on any of these promises. But just like that kid who a lot of kids, I'm sure, in your class voted for, a lot of people are voting for Katie Wilson.
OK, so let's focus on her. She's the progressive candidate, or the more progressive out of the two. There's an op-ed out of the Urbanist, and it says the similarities are numerous between Wilson and Mamdani. Both are young, stridently progressive, and reviled by the political elites in their city. Both fought to lower the cost of housing and transit while the establishment dragged its feet. Both face giants of the Democratic centrist establishment. Katie has built the movement and the policies for a new upset, a quiet revolution, a new chapter for building our Commonwealth. So clearly this publication likes Katie Wilson, but they do point out that coast to coast, Washington, D.C., Seattle and Washington State and New York City, there are progressive candidates that are on the rise. So what's happening to the Democratic Party? Would you consider this a trend?
Seattle has been this way for a long, long time, so I'd actually say that Mamdani and other people across the country are following the same lead progressives have been doing in Seattle for years. But what's happening across the country, a lot of Republicans were optimistic when they saw Mamdani running, and they said, great, this is going to be so easy to run against. But that's not actually true. What's going to happen is you're going to see all these Democrats endorsing Mamdani, supporting Mamdani, like you've already seen with people like Chuck Schumer. And you're going to see more Mamdanis like you've seen with that guy who's running for mayor in Minnesota. You're going to see a lot more of them copying him across the country. And in deep blue cities, in deep blue counties, in deep blue states, they are going to win. You're going to see blue states, blue cities, blue counties get darker and become more socialist. And now you have the Socialist Party instead of the Democrat Party.
Yeah, and that's why this isn't just a Seattle or New York City story. This could be a story for the whole country. There's also the question about the leader of the Democratic Party right now. I think it's something that Republicans like to focus on because there is such a clear leader within the Republican Party, but Democrats used to have that with Barack Obama. Bill Clinton was a formative leader. It's a question that Kamala Harris couldn't even answer. So what do you think about that?
I don't think they have one right now, but I think they have poster children. So, for example, Mamdani is the poster child of the Democrat Party, and everybody's trying to copy his example. If you're looking for who's actually leading the Democrat Party, you're looking at people like Bernie Sanders. You're looking at people like AOC, who now their vision is being copied across the country. This is right out of the Squad playbook. You might think that Bernie Sanders actually lost in the primary in 2016, but it's his vision that has taken over the Democrat Party and is being copied across the country. In fact, it's more radical than that. That seems to be the entire Democrat mantra right now, which is more socialist communist than what people might recognize as the old school JFK Democrats.
All right, so the election for the Seattle mayor is November 4th. We will see if constituents there choose far left or super far left. Seattle radio host Ari Hoffman, we appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.